Artrem, here you are, man. A couple days out from your first UFC main event. You know, give us an idea kind of what the feeling is right now.
You know, like I always said, I love fighting. So it doesn't matter to me whether it's the main event or the first fight of the night. All it means to me, I'm going to be fighting a bit later than usual.
That said, more responsibilities, I mean, doing open workouts, more media, things like that. Do you enjoy that, or do you find it a bother?
I mean, I guess this is where being by the side of Conor for a long time helps. I've seen it all. I've seen the media obligations. I've seen the open workouts. I knew what being the main event brings, so I was ready for everything.
We know that Conor can't be here because of his family obligations. How does that affect your fight week and not, you know, getting that training partner with you?
It doesn't really affect me, you know. World champions don't need their hand held. And, you know, we've trained so much with Conor. Every time I go into that octagon, he's always with me. Right here, and most importantly, right here.
What I hadn't thought about was John Kavanagh was doing the book thing in Australia. Is he going to be here in time, or?
No, unfortunately, John isn't going to be here either, because my fight was announced after he had agreed to all the obligations, so he's not going to be here.
So how about that? I mean, a head coach.
The same thing, you know, I have Owen Roddy here, who is one of the main coaches in SBG, and he cornered me many times before. I used to fight every weekend, and I could have my grandma in my corner. By the time I'm walking into that cage, nothing matters anymore. I'm ready to go.
You and Cub have been kind of going back and forth a little bit online. Have you seen him in person? Have you had any chance to feel him out?
No, I haven't seen him yet, so I don't really know. But, you know, everybody talks. Everybody talks on the outside. But inside, it's always silence. It's hard to talk with a broken jaw.
He's coming off a really big fight with Doo-Ho Choi, a war, fight of the year type stuff. Do you expect that same sort of fight out of Cub?
I'm getting ready for a 20-round war, but I see myself catching him nice and early.
His hands have been known to be fragile in fights. They break when he gets in pretty hectic slug fights. Do you think that is a concern at all for him in this fight?
I didn't even think about that. I myself have fought with a broken hand many, many times. I have taken fights while I had broken hands. I don't even consider that an injury.
What do you expect his approach to be? Is this a fight that on the feet, early, on the floor, late? What do you expect? Scrambles, etc.?
I would imagine there would be a lot of stand-up in the fight, but you know, when he gets cracked, then the wrestling comes in. So I'm ready for everything.
Cubs rank pretty high. Where do you see a win putting you in the division?
Honestly, I never actually care about the rankings. And to be honest with you, back in the day, I used to be known as the rankings destroyer. In my second fight, I defeated the number 6 European guy. No one gave me a chance back then, but I didn't care about that. I walked in and I owned that octagon, and I'm going to do the same thing Saturday night.